find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha!
SmashMouth Footballerz. Introducing Nick Tate, Joe Caldero, Chad Young, SmashMouth Footballerz.
Hey, welcome to SmashMouth Footballerz. I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
And guys, welcome in. We're going to go over some of our incentives for players going into Week 18. Some of you guys are still doing a league where you have the last week of the season as part of your playoffs.
Yeah, we do.
And this is a important thing to look at as to who you should be targeting because there's going to be a lot of teams who've already clinched their playoff season, and they're going to be sitting players.
They are going to be. There's teams that are notorious for it, and there are teams who have to play to try to get the bye or whatever. So
the 49ers right now, if they win this week, the 49ers will have home field advantage, and they will have clinched the whole thing.
Yeah, so speaking of the 49ers, I would play Brock Purdy, no doubt. I would play Jauan, Jennings, no doubt. And I would play CMC, no doubt. And I would play Tongas at tight end if Kittle can't go.
Yeah, right now, between the Seahawks and the 49ers, whoever wins gets home field advantage bye week, the whole nine. And the other one has to go and fight for their playoff, through the whole deal. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want a week off?
Right.
Figure out your game plan. And who doesn't want to play where they love to play the most? And that's at home.
Yeah. And on the Seattle side of the ball, this might not be the best play for Sam Darnold, but if you got him, play him because the 49ers can't stop much on the run, and they have two pretty good running backs over there. Yep. So, and JSN might, get a touchdown. So if you're looking for Sam Darnold to have one touchdown, this might be it.
And Brock Purdy's playing lights out.
3 touchdowns easy on this one.
So
2 throwing, 1 running.
I don't know what has happened in the NFL lately, but if you've noticed, all these quarterbacks are starting to use their legs. Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville has started to win and dominate. And I truly believe by watching the games that Trevor Lawrence with his legs puts so much more pressure on the defense that it opens up his throwing game. And he's averaged 50 to 60 yards rushing and a rushing touchdown every game since he started. And that's probably been about 5 or 6 weeks ago.
When Liam Cohen came into the building in Jacksonville, I think he sat Trevor Lawrence down and they just watched his college games because that looks like who he is right now. He is college Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, if you saw last couple of years with Trevor Lawrence, he was a pocket passer. He didn't run. If he did, it was barely to get away.
Coaches had no idea how to use him.
Last week, just like last week, that last touchdown he ran in, that was a design quarterback draw.
Yep.
I mean, they pushed the center out the way and they opened up the middle and he literally hiked the ball, pulled and go.
Yeah, it was 100% meant for just that.
There was no reads. He didn't look around. It was just that was it. And that was something they haven't done until this year.
And you have a running back there who is great at blocking for a running quarterback. He did it for him in college.
Yeah.
They were so bad at Jacksonville, they almost ruined Travis Etienne's career.
Yeah. They did. They were, and it's revitalized this year.
Yeah, because Liam Cohen is a genius. He's slowly becoming my favorite coach.
So let's start off. Okay,
so JSN, we were just talking about him in our other video. Okay, 1,709 yards so far. That's 14th all time.
Yeah,
that's 14th for 1,709. He needs 125 yards to finish the top. Number 1.
Yeah.
That's against the 49ers. They're a bottom 10 pass defense. Do you think he reaches that milestone?
Oh, without a doubt. But on top of this, like we just covered, just for a split second, these teams have to win. Well, they don't have to win, but they want to win.
Yeah,
they get home field advantage. They get a bye week. Whoever wins right here gets that. So there is an incentive, not just for JSN. There's an incentive for the team.
Right.
I want a break, coach. I got to play this game no matter what. We got to play no matter what. Let's give ourselves a week off.
Yeah.
So,
and I have faith in Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I have faith in him. He won me the championship, man. I have 100% faith in Brock Purdy.
So we're looking at 60 degrees outside with the 49ers.
Nice.
We're looking at Vegas saying 48.5 is the over-under. Honestly, I truly believe it goes over. I believe this is a gunslinging, fantasy point winning game.
This is 55, 50.
Christian McCaffrey blows up.
Yeah.
Jauan Jennings blows up. JSN blows up. I think Kenneth Walker.
Yep. Or either him or Charbonnet has at least one touchdown.
Yeah, this is going to be the one.
Both have one.
So if you are in your playoffs and your playoffs go to week 18, Joe's in one. He's playing this week where you're going to week 18. These players are golden.
Yeah. So JSN, we're talking about a guy who's going to be in your lineup no matter what anyway. Right. But we're just telling you they're playing for something. They're not going to sit JSN.
That's right.
Let's talk about a defense real quick.
Okay.
The Browns defense.
Man.
They're not only are they good against the pass, they're great against the pass. Myles Garrett needs one sack to set the NFL record.
He'll get it.
The last time they played the Bengals, it was week 1 or week 2, I don't remember.
Yeah.
He had 2 of them.
He's going to get it. I'm going to tell you right now, between the incentive and I got to, and then just because, like, it's
he's an animal, man. He's a complete animal, and he deserved every penny of that money that he got. Okay, let's go to your guy, CMC.
Okay.
Needs 125 yards receiving to reach that milestone of 1,000 yards receiving and 1,000 yards rushing.
I think he gets it.
Man, he gets it every week.
Yeah, I think he gets it.
It's not even. Yeah, he's going to reach that milestone. The reason why I don't draft him regularly in leagues, I drafted him 1 year, you remember, and he went out the first or second game and didn't come back. He hurt me. And when people hurt my feelings, I don't go back to him.
So let's talk about that real quick. Just because we're talking about fantasy overall going into next year. Joe had the number 1 pick.
I did.
And that's 2 years ago.
Yep.
And that's when CMC was the number 1,
by far the number 1 running back. That number 1 pick doesn't seem to sit well every year in fantasy because it's always list the guy who did the best last year and he never does the best in the year after. Yeah. And this year it happened again to me.
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor was doing great until Daniel Jones got hurt.
Yep.
And then he kind of fell off a little bit.
It's almost like that position is cursed.
Yeah, but that's why I draft 6 running backs without fail.
Yeah.
I just put R.J. Harvey in there. I kept Jonathan Taylor in there, but put R.J. Harvey on my flex to maybe buffer a little bit of points for me between the two of them. So, next guy.
Okay.
Tony Pollard needs 66 yards to make $250,000 in incentives.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you put me on that team today, I'm getting 66 yards for $250,000.
In the last couple of games, he's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
So I think Pollard will reach it, and I think that they're going to make sure he reaches it. And Cam's a good quarterback, just in a bad situation. Kind of like Ashton Genty is running back wise for the Raiders.
Well, he walked into a broken team.
Yeah.
And that team is not designed to play around Cam Ward. No. Cam Ward is a methodical quarterback who throws. And that team, so when the team gets built and you watch it all the time, and I'm not no NFL genius, but I'm going to explain to you what I see as a person and opinion. Just like Miami years ago, they put their team together with Waddle, Hill, A-Chain, all that. They were built for speed. They weren't built for like Tennessee used to be built around Derrick Henry, and they were just going to crush the run, and he was just going to run up the middle, and you're going to try to stop this guy who was so big, it was retarded. But no, this right here, it's the same thing. There is no play scheme. There's nothing built around Cam Ward. There's nothing built around Tony Pollard. There's no wide receiver that they're like, that's the guy. We're going to use him and dominate the field by creating some kind of play scheme that goes around that guy. It's not there.
They did themselves a disservice years ago when they went all in on Derrick Henry. Just give Derrick Henry the ball. Give Derrick Henry the ball. Derrick Henry the ball. And they didn't fill up their wide receiver room with anybody. They traded away their only guy.
Yep.
That was AJ.
Yep.
And that's where we're at. They're still trying to come back from it. They're going to have to get a proven commodity out there, and it's going to be somebody. I don't know who is out there right now that can be a number one receiver. T. Higgins is under contract. Waddle's under contract. So I don't know who's going to be that guy who's a number two somewhere and can jump in to be a number one there. That's strong and not old.
So when you look at Cam Ward, right, they're set with Cam Ward as their quarterback, honestly. And he's a good guy. Don't get me wrong. I actually like his personality. Mm-hmm. But you got to say, okay, what kind of quarterback is he? Is he Josh Allen? No. He's not a Josh Allen-esque player, right? Is he a Lamar Jackson? He's not a Lamar Jackson. You know who I see him, who he reminds me of early on is Peyton Manning. He is a methodical player, and he just plays the game that way. So you're going to have to build around that, all right? You're going to need a solid running game. And it can't just be Tony Pollard. Him and Tajay Spears, that's the same guy.
Right.
You need a bruising backup powerhouse running back like Derrick Henry.
Like Tyler Algier.
Or Tyler Algier. Somebody like that they can pick up to run along the side of Tony Pollard, that they can change the scheme up. And like you said, they got to get some receivers out there. They're going to need some receivers that run the slot really good, that allow Cam Ward to throw mid-level. They're going to need somebody that's going to go long and fast, who's going to allow him to make that different options, which they have none of those.
Yeah. They need speed on the outside.
Right.
They need Xavier Worthy on the outside.
I like it.
And they need strength on the inside.
That's a good place for Xavier Worthy because he is drowning in Kansas City.
Yeah, he's not gonna elevate past where he was. It took Rasheed Rice going out for him to even show. They got Tyquan Thornton, they're the same player.
Yeah.
So
if I'm valuing Tennessee, I'd rather Tyquan Thornton.
Because he's the deep threat.
And I don't think he is injured as much. I think he's a little more resistant to injury.
Yeah, so I would love to see that. I would love to see a big bruising back and Tony Pollard be relegated to Devin Singletary duties.
Yes.
Third down.
Yeah.
Tyler Algier or
like
somebody
Hill, like Hill
Breece
or
Hall.
Yeah.
Somebody
Breece
like that.
Hall would be a good fit.
Yeah. So, but who knows? That's why we're going to do state of the franchise videos here on the off season. We're going to cover one team every week until the game starts back up. So maybe two teams a week.
So does Tony Pollard get 66 yards?
66 yards. Man, we got off.
Yeah.
It's a done issue.
Yeah.
He gets it. But Dowdle, 7 yards from $1 million.
That dude's getting it, buddy. I'm gonna tell you right now, they are going out there, and he is. I'm pretty sure he done told somebody, hey, look, I will give you.
I want my $1 million.
I will give you some money. I will give you some of my money. You know, I'll buy you a steak dinner. Somebody just give me the ball once.
And so they're playing for the division.
Yeah.
So
there's no doubt in my mind that man gets 7 yards.
Hubbard. What I would do if I'm playing for the division. I have two good running backs.
He could tear his ACL in this game. He's still gonna get 7 yards.
Oh yeah.
He gonna hobble out there, hike the ball, and claw 7 yards.
But they have two running backs that are both good.
Yeah.
So you can save Hubbard and put him. Say, hey man, just in case something happens, I need you to sit right here. And
they just got to play their game. He's gonna get
let Dowdle do his thing. But I'm not done with Dowdle.
Okay. What else he got going on?
One touchdown.
Oh man.
$250,000.
He's getting it, buddy.
I got him for 65, 70 yards and at least one touchdown. Against the Bucks?
I don't see how he does it.
Against the Bucks, it's automatic. Ted McMillan, 80 yards from the Panthers' season record for a receiver.
Let's see.
Held by Kelvin Benjamin, of all people.
Just in the last couple of weeks, Dowdle, we're looking 60 yards.
Oh, Dowdle, yeah.
Yeah, the lowest was 30. The rest of them are 49, 58, 59.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy doesn't get it. And this is with him sharing the load. There's no way.
Dowdle was given up on by the Cowboys.
They
went and elevated. I bet they were like, man, we made a mistake.
I don't know why they didn't take Javonte Williams and leave Dowdle.
If they would have kept both of them,
yeah,
they would have been looking really good.
I think so too.
So back to Ted.
Yep.
80 yards for a new Carolina receiving record.
Oh, dude. This is the guy who can do that.
Yeah. Bryce Young is so inaccurate at times, but Tate catches him because just like in college, everybody talked about how this guy doesn't run crisp routes because he had an inaccurate quarterback in college too.
Yeah.
He had to run under the ball, and that's exactly what he's doing.
And he makes some miraculous plays.
He's great. 80 yards against the Bucks, bottom 10 pass defense. I think he gets that all day long.
Yep.
And I'm playing him.
Why not?
Without fail. Because I'm in the championship game in week 18 league.
Tate McMillan is a guy that I wanted this year in our dynasty league.
Right.
I wanted that guy. And he's a guy that I look to draft next year. Do I have to have him? No. But do I want him?
Yes. Yeah. If I could have him as my third receiver, if you do 3 receivers, or as my flex guy, I can swap him out on bye weeks or whatever. I'll take him.
Yes.
I wanted Egbuka. You stole him from me. So I took Sutton in the next round.
And then I took way better.
And then I took Tate the round after.
Yep.
And I'm so happy I did that. Next guy, Stephon Diggs. Okay, because we're talking about people resting players.
Right.
They're not going to rest anybody. They're playing for the division. $1.5 million on the line. Mm-hmm. He needs 8 catches for $500,000. Okay.
He got that.
150 receiving yards, $1 million versus the Dolphins. I don't think he reaches the 150-yard mark.
Maybe. I mean, it depends on
if he can catch one and break it for 60 yards, he can get it.
He can get it.
But the 8 catches for $500,000 with Drake May throwing the ball to you, that can happen easily.
So on December 21st against the Ravens, 9 receptions, 10 targets, 138 yards. I mean, it's plausible. I say he gets one of them.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get the 8 catches.
I think
Drake May can give that to him.
Yeah,
he can say, "Hey, do like Mike Evans. I'm just going to throw you the ball 5 yards.
Yeah, I'll buy you a Rolex, homie. Just throw me the ball.
Throw me the ball. Do me some dump offs or something.
Yeah.
You know? So with all the teams resting players, Stephon Diggs is 100% a play. If he's been on your bench like he's been on mine,
I don't see Miami trying really hard either.
Yeah, I'm playing Stephon Diggs
because they're not going to want to hurt their players. Their win or loss to this doesn't really affect them. The only team that I see that has jumped up and caught fire even after they were eliminated from the playoffs is Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know what? We're mad. I don't know what happened, but they got mad.
One guy we have all given up on.
Okay.
Khalil Shakir. 1 touchdown. Just one. $50,000.
That's not bad.
Okay. 8 catches. $150,000 versus the Jets. Bottom 10 defense. Probably bottom 5 defense.
Probably bottom 5. And they have no offense. So what's going to happen with these guys here is they're not going to really try. I mean,
the Jets, right.
Mm-hmm. Because every team that's played them in the last 4 games has just dominated them. Mm-hmm. Now, will Josh Allen throw the ball 8 times to Khalil Shakir? Maybe. Is the chance there? Without a doubt.
If any quarterback can get it to him, I mean, it's Josh Allen.
Yeah. And
if it's not snowing, it can happen. What's the weather? You're the weather guy. What's the weather like over there?
Let's see. 25 degrees and sunny. So
man, that could all day long, right there.
All day. There's no nothing there. It's open field. It should be a good game. I think Josh Allen and them, they play. I don't see why it would just be one of those things where they had to have an agreement pregame because Josh Allen throws to who's open, or mostly, you're going to look at your boy Cook getting the ball a lot if they play. But I don't see why they shouldn't try to get some of these incentives because of the fact that they're playing the Jets and where the Jets are. The Jets have no chance of anything.
And the Bills are going to be on the field. The offense is going to be on the field nonstop.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think Josh Allen gets sat in the 4th quarter. I really do. I'd put money on it.
Yeah. So which of these two do you think happens? The 1 touchdown for $150,000.
I think it's that one.
and 8 catches. I think that's way too many. I think that's
he doesn't get that now. Even when they're trying to actually dominate the game, he doesn't get that.
If anybody's going to get 8 catches, it's James Cook.
Yeah. See, now, like I said, if they had a pre-agreement beforehand, man, we're going to try to throw you the ball 8 times.
You're the one guy looking for some money here.
Like last year, what's his name?
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans needed 10 yards.
Yeah,
and
they threw him an 11-yard.
That was about it.
With no defense guarding him or anything.
I guess everybody was in agreement that he was going to break the 1,000 yards.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. They were down by so much.
Yeah, and everybody kind of. And I think all he had to do was run the clock out, if I remember right. Instead, they lined up and threw him the ball on like this really retarded short route.
Yeah, it was almost crazy.
It was almost the arrow route, but it was just.
They said, just go up there and run. Run sideways.
Yep, that was it. And
we're going to throw you the ball.
And it was over.
Nobody's going to guard you.
And nobody did. I think it was the Saints. Am I right? It was the Saints they were playing. They were like, you know what? Let that guy get his.
I got 2 more.
Go ahead.
If you put 0 value in the tight end position like I do.
Okay.
Last year, you might know who was my one guy that I always looked to if I needed something.
I don't know.
Hunter Henry.
Okay, yeah. I remember that because him and Drake May last year, that was kind of the only tandem they had.
That was his guy. 5 catches, $250,000.
Now we're taking away from Diggs.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
So. But they are playing for the division, so
but it's against the Dolphins, who allowed the second most yards to the tight end.
I don't see why not. I don't. I mean, that's that's actually more plausible than the Diggs situation.
I think so too. I think they're going to try to get Diggs at least to 8 catches for 500,000. Yeah. I don't see. I see Drake May throwing for over 350 yards in this one. Against the Dolphins, at least 300 yards.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, 300 yards. They have to go to somebody. That has to be at least, 20-something passes.
Yeah. I mean, it's very easy to do.
Yeah. So I think Hunter Henry
breaks it breaks up their play scheme.
Yeah, so
that's the only thing.
I do agree with you. I think the Hunter Henry one is almost automatic. It's only 5 catches.
That's it. Yeah, no, I think that's a guarantee.
He can do that easy.
Yeah, I think that's a guarantee.
And the last one, Sam Darnold, 150 passing yards from $500,000.
Oh man, throw the JSN. It's over with. Didn't we just say JSN had something 125 yards?
To be top all time.
Yeah, there you go. Winner chicken dinner.
Yep. But that's not it. Sam Darnold's contract is just filled of incentives. Where is it at? 3 passing touchdowns for $500,000. 3 against the 49ers who give up the 6th most points to the quarterback.
That's guaranteed too. I think that's a win-win all the way.
So I still think the 49ers win the game. But like we said earlier, we think the over and under is way low.
I think that's what I was saying. That at the beginning we talked about the 49ers Seahawks. I think that game is riddled full of fantasy points.
Yeah, it's going to be mid-50s in the combined score.
I think the over happens, and that's just for we're not going to talk about all the other stuff that goes with. But we're talking fantasy points wise. Dude, there's no way. They are playing for everything. Money, like you said, some were saying the incentives, the money and the incentives, the playoff position. This is going to be a bomb of a game that's just going to be like they're all going to go out there and just go at it.
So I do.
This is almost like a mini Super Bowl for these guys.
The guy in charge of his incentive future is the guy holding the ball, and that's Sam Darnold.
And there's another guy with incentives out there that's his favorite guy.
JSN. And I think he easily throws 3 touchdowns. I think he throws 1 to JSN. I think he throws 1 to Barner. I would put Barner if I had to play a tight end because they're resting people. Yeah. And he throws 1 to either Charbonnet or
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, Walker.
I mean, that's an easy win.
Yeah, so those are the incentives. Make sure you look at who's being sat in these games. And it's going to come out probably the day before the game. They're not going to tell you ahead of time. But a lot of these teams that we drafted highly, the players highly, are fighting for something. They're going to be in there.
Yeah.
So if you have to, and you know that the Panthers and the Bucks are fighting for the division, there's nothing wrong with putting Egbuka or Chris Godwin, who's come back to life. Mike Evans, McMillan.
Mike Evans gets about a touchdown a game. He's not getting a load of targets for the simple fact that he is the guy, the number one target out there. So they double covers that guy. The safety usually watches him a lot harder. So when the corner's running with him, they kind of lock in and give there's always somebody there. The other guys like Chris Godwin in a short route or whoever
sits in the end zone.
Yeah. Yep. So, but like I said, Mike Evans is going to get it. But
I like Coker on the Panther side too. I love Tate. Tate's already going to be in there.
I think a good game is Saints-Falcons because for some reason, and there's nothing wrong with this. Don't get me wrong. I love this. I mean, fans pay money to see this. The Saints have wanted to win, and they are putting up a fight, and Tyler Show is saying, hey, look, I am the number one quarterback.
He absolutely is. They've won 5 out of 6.
Chris Olave has come on because of this. The Falcons are fighting constantly to regardless if they should sit Bijan.
They're not.
They don't care.
They're not. So that was shown in the last game.
That is great. The Browns-Bengals, I really don't know. You got a really good defense who has incentives, and then neither one of them are playing to go anywhere.
Right. But they're not going to arrest anybody.
Yeah.
Neither one of them.
What about Cowboys-Giants?
So if I have a quarterback like I have, okay, Jared Goff, and I also have Jackson Dart. I'm almost at the point now with Jared Goff where I'm just going to play Jackson Dart and hope he runs 1 in, 2 in.
I mean, that's very much a thing.
But I don't think that they rest anybody. You know what I'm saying? And against you said the Giants are playing the Cowboys. Cowboys pass defense isn't what it was before. They got Wan'Dale Robinson has quietly been somebody this year. So
last game he went off.
And Singletary seems to be the back there. Tyrone Tracy is the first and second down back, but Singletary's getting all the work. So I don't think that changes at all. Cowboys wise, let me show you something here while I look it up. Hold on a second. Javonte Williams.
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson got 22 fantasy points last week. 14 targets, 11 catches, 75 yards.
Javonte Williams might not play because of his shoulder. Did you see what Malik Davis did last week?
Yeah.
So 20 carries for 103 yards. So if they're sitting your running back, which we don't know yet who's going to be sitting who, I went ahead and picked up Malik Davis just in case.
Why not?
Just in case.
Because, I mean, he's capable, more than capable.
Because in that league, I already had to take Omari and Hampton out. Because because they're playing against Denver.
He got 2 targets. He didn't go nowhere with them. He got 20 carries for 103 yards. That's over 5.
He's not a receiving back. He's not a receiving back. He's dropped every pass thrown to him. So yeah,
but the thing is though, he can run the ball. They're not really playing for anything. They're not playing at home. Javonte Williams is shown that he's a valuable running back. Why would they let him get injured?
They already have him at 6.41 in a non PPR league, so they're already thinking Javonte Williams is not playing.
Yep.
I have Rico Dowdle in there right now in my flex because of the incentives at 644. So they have faith in this guy.
Right.
So I also have Jonathan Taylor and Jahmyr Gibbs. But I have more faith in Malik than I do in Drake London at this point.
Without a doubt.
So I would have no problem playing that guy. I'd have no problem with it. Go out there and pick him up and just wait and see. Wait and see. And
then the day of before the game or right there at that time frame, I believe it's a 12 o'clock game. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it's a 12 o'clock game, so you have options. Is he going to play? Check the news. He plays. Javonte Williams is out. Boom. Winner, chicken dinner.
There are a couple of guys out there who should be picked up just to wait and see. He is one.
Okay.
Mayer, the tight end from Vegas, is another.
Okay.
Tyler Shug should be picked up because he's proven that he can run them, the touchdowns in, and he can throw them. And he threw for over 300 yards last game. But Luther Burden, if he plays, he should be picked up.
Yeah, he was great.
Caleb Williams looks for him. You know, Roma Dunze's out. Yep. He's the number 2. He's number 2.
He's a good guy to pick up for next year.
If Love doesn't play, Malik Willis showed that he can throw the ball, man. He can run the ball. He's a backup who should be. He's looking at revitalizing his career. He might be a number 1 somewhere.
Yeah.
He's better than any of the Jets number 1s.
Yeah. No, that's a good trade. So just depends on what they're looking at. They got to rebuild everything. So.
And I think he could operate very well against that Miami defense.
If I was Breece Hall, Minnesota, I'd be trying to get out of there.
Ain't no doubt.
So that's a great trade bait.
Wilson too, man. They all need to get out of there. Yep. Because that coach is, I don't know if he keeps his job. I don't know why he does.
I think it's cursed. If you notice, poor team has been cursed. That's going to take a ground up rebuild, just like the Saints almost.
It's weird for me because I grew up in New Jersey and I was a Jets fan. I grew up in a part of New Jersey that's by Philadelphia, 20 minutes from the link, and everybody was Eagles fans. Yeah. But I loved the Jets. I loved Chad Pennington. I loved, of all people, Vinny Testaverde, Curtis Martin.
Okay.
And then I moved to Louisiana. And I have to suffer again, man, with these Saints.
Yep.
After Drew Brees.
Well, right now there may be a small star out there blinking.
It is blinking because they don't have to go after a quarterback. They're in a position now where they can go after best available.
Yeah.
Running back, defense. One more receiver. Vele is good, but he's not the answer. Olave is a number 1, but they need size on the outside. They need someone big. They need a Cortland Sutton out there.
Nico Collins.
Yeah, someone big.
Puka Nacua. Not they're going to get those.
No.
Somebody like that.
But there's people there. This is a big draft for wide receiver. So let's see. I love the proven commodity. I like for them to get somebody like Wan'Dale Robinson or somebody like that. But probably going to have to get in the draft because our money is so bad with the Saints.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. But I'm really pleased with what the Saints are going to do. Matter of fact, when we do our state of the franchise, I want to start with the Saints.
I got you.
Okay.
Well, we can always do that.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, guys, that's it. Good luck to your fantasy futures out there. This is the last week. I know that there's going to be plenty of playoff stuff going on. There's plenty of playoff leagues out there. Mm-hmm. So those fantasy points are still going to be out there for you to watch us. So,
Yep.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Till next time, I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
And we're out.
SmashMouth Footballers.
This ain't no regular thing.
Artlist.io.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This from my city, yeah, this from my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up
licensing reimagined.
in the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.